Hello and welcome to Barony. It's just a little dungeon crawling game. It's really fun. Either way, I am just here to talk about just some random things. I think today's topic is going to be about AIs in game or AI related to games, right? So AI is getting crazy good. Everyone knows this. Now, do I think it's amazing? No. It's still got millions and billions of flaws. But one thing I think people are seem to forget is in the future, if AI got good enough, there would be no point of even trying to develop ideas for games or make the ideas, because you would just ask an AI like, hey, give me a game idea. And I don't think people understand exactly just how crazy that is. Um, it's because like if you can just say, okay, well, here's what I want in a game. I want you to make the game, and I want you to, give all the code for it to me and everything, right? And then you have a running game, let's say in the future. Then these AAA companies, they can just make absolute slop, right? They can make the worst of the worst, and you can't do nothing about it. Are you going to stop them from making money? Last I checked, none of us have billions of dollars to do that, right? And I just think that's a terrible thing. I don't think it's fun. I don't think it's fair, and it puts indie developers, out of business because, well, now look at these AAA companies. They're pumping out games like it's every couple days. I just think that people need to start understanding how crazy that could be, and I think we need to, really get on the ball to stop not only AI just for like the environmental reasons, but we really need to stop it for all of the reasons of everything else. Like, games are going to get worse, music is going to get worse. There's AI music. Half the time, you can be on YouTube and you'll just find AI music. The other day, I was listening to Pokemon soundtracks, right? I was listening to it, and then a video recommended popped up to me, and it was like lo-fi Pokemon Sapphire, right? I was like, oh shit. Pokemon Sapphire is one of my favorite games, right? And this is supposed to make it feel like you're going on a little journey through there. And so I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I will listen to this right now, right? And so I did. I turned it on. And as soon as I turned it on, I was like, well, this sounds a bit funky. Let me read up in the comments, see if anybody else thinks it too. And one of the comments is pointing out, hey, this is AI. If you read the description, it points it out. And sure enough, if you got in the description, it was like, hey, all of this is made by AI. Like, huh? You telling me you're making AI music? And then it means I don't like supporting small artists because of it. Well, actually, I do love supporting small artists. But, like, what if I'm listening to a song, and I love this song, right? I think this song is just absolute peak. Just to find out it's AI, I'm not going to want to listen to that anymore. And then it also means I don't want to take that risk of getting into one of those things and supporting an AI artist. And you shouldn't even have the right to call them artists. AI artists are not artists, okay? Artists are something who use their own hands and brain and everything to make what they want to make, right? Like, I don't consider myself an artist, but I do woodworking, right? If an AI could do woodworking, it's not handmade, it's AI made. And I would never take credit for it saying that I'm the artist who designed it. No. Whoever made the fucking AI is who designed it. Okay. They steal from other things to get inspiration. That's how AI works. Anyway, that's just one topic. But another topic's a game that I think we should also talk about is I'm really not liking how games are going. Right? Nowadays, I was talking to a friend about this. We love games. We love FPS games. But there's too many collabs, we decided. We both agree on this, right? Like, why in the world is fucking Beavis and Butthead in Call of Duty? That's stupid. Why is Homelander in it? Why is any of these characters? And I think the reason why is it started with Fortnite. I think Fortnite was the big downfall for all games. And I mean, maybe people think that it's different, and maybe people think I'm stupid for that. And don't get me wrong, I think Fortnite is a fun game. I think it's a very good game. I enjoyed playing it, as I used to. I don't play much anymore. But all these collaborations just kind of ruin how I feel for games. Because if I'm gonna get on a game, right, I want original characters, right? I either want to be able to create my own character for the original character and have other characters that are, new and unique too, or I want to have, you know, characters I can interact with. I never want to get into a game and be like, oh, well, hey, look, there's, you know, fucking Tweedledum from the Nutsack series just over here in the game with me. Like, no, I don't care about collabs. I think collabs are stupid. If you're too worried about the collabs, it's dumb. And I get some games do it better. Overwatch does collabs the best, in my opinion. Because it's not just the straight up character, it's the characters in the game cosplaying the character that they're collabed with. So they do it a bit better, you know. But it doesn't mean I enjoy it. It doesn't mean I'm happy about it. I don't like collabs. Maybe that's a hot take. I think collabs are stupid. Ooh. Another thing that really, really bothers me about games nowadays is the lack of passion outside of, you know, indie devs. Like, this game clearly had passion put into it. I'm 99% sure it is an indie game. I don't know exactly, but I'm 99% sure it is. Then there's games like Hyper DBZ. That is a game made by fans to be good, right? Those are both games that these are both the games I would say are just absolute peak of indie games. Like, look at Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill is such a good game, so much passion put into it, right? All the AAA games feel soulless. They feel soulless, and I'm tired of supporting them. Like, I really wanted to, like, buy the new Oblivion remaster. But then I went, well, wait a second, why in the world am I buying that? I already own the original Oblivion, for one thing. And two, I looked at the videos and everybody playing it. They don't look good. They don't. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I like it. I think it looks terrible, you know? And I wish more people would honestly start listening to me about this, because, oh, damn. Because I really do. I feel like we are getting to the point with games and devs, with AAA, where we need to just quit supporting them. Plus, with the whole you don't own games thing, that whole argument pisses me off. I'll admit it, I pirate games. I do religiously, I pirate games. But if it's an indie game, and let's say I pirated Ultra Kill, right? I'm going out of my way to tell every single person I can about that game. After I do that, as soon as I get the money, I buy it instantly. Instantly, I buy it. That's why I bought Ultra Kill. I bought Ultra Kill and I play it. And I bought Barony and I play it. And there's another game I wanted to try, Wizardom, I believe it's called. It looks really good. I wanted to pirate it, but it's not out on any pirating websites. So I'm not going to pirate it yet. And I'm going to buy it as soon as I can. And I'm still, though, telling all of my friends about it. All of my PC friends. And I'm telling you guys about it. Play Wizardom. There's a free demo. Go try it. You will love it. It's an amazing game. It's a Doom-style shooter with pixel art and magic and maces, which is awesome. There's just so much good stuff if you just take the time to look for it. And so I think we need to just stop supporting all this slop coming from AAA devs. Like, one company that really pisses me off is Valve. I love TF2. TF2 I've got almost 900 hours in. It is my pride and joy of my PC gaming time. I play it constantly. And I never want to have to stop playing it. If I could, I would keep that game running for ages. Till I stop playing games, I would keep that running, right? But I know I can't, obviously. But also, I know that Valve has done jack shit to keep that game good. They have. They put in slop made by the community. And that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it slop. Because that's what it is. When you take time, and I respect people who take time to try to model these hats and these maps and everything, because I've tried making maps before for TF2, it's hard. But when you are making just absolute shit, just shovelware practically, the shovelware of cosmetics, and then they're getting put into the game because, oh, well, Valve doesn't want to put the good stuff that the community actually wants in it, right? So they put all these cosmetics that look the exact same, and then all these cosmetics that look the exact same. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. So then it fills up the market. Fills up the market with 3-cent hats. Okay, so think about this, right? If you can only put $5 at the minimum into a TF2, or not TF2, into a Steam account, right? You get a $5 minimum. For you to be able to buy hats on the market, right? let's say you're getting a cheaper one. So let's say 12 cents, because I think most of them are about there on average, 10 to 12, you know. Think of how many fucking hats that is. That's a lot of hats. That is a lot of hats you have to buy. And you could buy the more expensive things. But those are all inflated at a price. Unusuals, I don't give a fuck how rare it is. That's too unusual. Okay, an unusual, right? For an unusual smoke cover, I think it's the usual effect, bee hat that I really wanted. It was, I think, like $60. I can't drop $60 on a free game. I'm sorry, but I can't. If I'm paying $60, I better be getting a fucking steak dinner with it. And I that's why I like games like this. Barony cost me $10. Yeah, I'm bad at it. As you can see, I haven't got to the second level yet. But it's a great experience. I've never not enjoyed Barony. I played it with my friends. It's got 4-person split screen. 4-person split screen. You understand that? What games nowadays are you seeing with split screen anymore? Maybe Minecraft. Back on the fucking Xbox, right? You get that, but it's not on Java. That's nothing. But while I hate AAA games, I think that games like Minecraft, they're doing good. Minecraft's doing great. Terraria, I don't think it counts as a AAA game. I don't know for sure, but it's doing great. I know those two are doing amazing because they're actually listening. They're listening to what the people want. Now, maybe they don't do the best about it. I know Minecraft doesn't do the best about it, but they still doing it. They're at least trying, right? That's big. I think you should at least try. But then there's games like Call of Duty that they just don't. They just want money. That's all they want. And that's why, like, just can't do it. I can't keep supporting any AAA games, and I think that you shouldn't either, you know? I think we need to stop buying from AAA games. I think if everybody stopped, and of course you can't get everybody, and I bet not even a single person will even watch this video, you know? But if you did, I think you should stop buying any games like that. I'm not saying you have to just immediately throw away anything that was made by a AAA company. I'm playing on the Steam Deck right now. Right, this is all on Steam Deck. I'm recording on it. My cheap-ass mic, which, by the way, support me if you want to get me a new mic. Like, comment, share, all that good jazz. But yeah, no, I want to get a new mic and everything, but I want a new PC, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to just throw away my $400 Steam Deck. It's not worth it. It was good. So where the fuck is this exit to this dungeon? Holy shit. But yeah, no, I don't think you should just stop having stuff from them. It's perfectly valid to still love their IPs. I'm just saying, don't buy anything new. Don't go out and spend $70 on the new Dragon Ball game or something. Don't go spend, $80 on the new Call of Duty. Don't spend, God forbid, you do like my friend did and spend $100 pre-ordering fucking, whatever the fuck is called, Battlefield. I know he did that, and I supported his decision because I can't control how he uses his money, and I think it's only fair that, he uses it how he wants, right? That's unfair. But yeah, no, I think you need to stop just buying new stuff, and I think once people started doing that, once people start and realize that that's the best way to do things, that you will be a lot happier. Like, genuinely. What the fuck? What am I getting attacked for? Oh, because I'm a skeleton. Shit. But yeah, that's about it. There's not really much else to say. My whole point, though, is stop buying AAA shit. Anyway, that's about it. Just wanted to talk about a few topics. I'm gonna start doing more videos like this where I just rant. Just rant while playing a game. Like, Barony is a great game for doing this, because I can just sit here and play without even looking away from because I'm using a controller for this. If you'd be more interested in shit like that, let me know in the comments. I hope you had a good time watching it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that shit. I know it's the YouTuber thing. Like, hey everybody, you gotta do this for me. I don't give a fuck if you do or don't. Right? I don't know you, most likely, and I most likely don't give a fuck about you if I do know you. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, that's a lie. I probably do care about you if you know me, but still. Either way, that'll be about it. See ya.